Greetings everyone, Wildcat here, welcome to the Battlefield. So after the Battlefield 2042 fiasco, which I don't have to remind you, there's a lot of people who are coming back to Battlefield 5, and there's also a lot of people, new people playing the game, and that's great. You know, keeping the game alive is always good. So I'm going back to bring some gameplays with some of these like guns that people don't really use. Some guns that I believe are really good and people neglect them for some reason. That's maybe it's not the cup of tea, which I understand. Maybe it doesn't fit the game style, but these guns are good, man, and destroy the enemy, as you're seeing right now. So the weapon of choice for today's video, it's called the Commando Carbine, and this one is for the medic class, and this thing, man, is one of the best guns in the game. This thing is a monster. We have other two weapons, other two guns that comes with a suppressor, the M3 infrared for the recon and the M3 grease gun also for the medic. So there's a big difference between obviously the M3 grease gun and the Commando Carbine. The grease gun is obviously an SMG. This is a rifle and semi-auto, and this thing behaves a lot like a sniper rifle. You know, it's like one hit headshot, you know, up to a certain distance, and two hits to the body, which makes it like pretty insane in my opinion. I don't know what you think about this gun, but I think that's pretty good, especially for a medic. You can hit yourself everything you want. So I mean, if you know how to use this gun, you're like almost unbeatable, unless you run out of ammo. That will be your only downfall. Other than that, you have the power and you have the health to survive anything and everything. So anyways, so between the grease gun, okay, if you want to be a medic, you know, between the grease gun and the Commando, it all depends on your game style, obviously. If you want to be aggressive, then you go for the grease gun. If you wanna for the grease gun, if you wanna be a little bit more tactical, maybe stay in the back and kind of like playing like I'm playing over here, then obviously the Commando will be your best choice. What's the downside of the grease gun? Obviously, you have to be really close to the enemy. That gun kind of sucks at medium to long range. And when I say long range, it doesn't have to be like across the map, but long in ranges, it's pretty weak. So you have to take that into consideration. And the Commando Carbine, of course, at close range is not that great, but the fire rate on this gun is not that bad. It's really close to the Jungle Carbine. Both of those guns are very similar, and they're pretty good in my opinion. You don't see those that often in the Battlefield. If you still play this game, if you watch a kill cam, you don't really see those guns that often. So I don't know. I just find it strange because they're really good. And the M3 infrared for the recon, that's basically like an M2 carbine rifle with this giant scope that is so annoying at sometimes, you know, and it really lacks of customization, that gun. So you're really locked in with the scope and with the infrared, and sometimes it's kind of annoying. It gets in the way. I mean, I posted gameplay videos with all those guns as well if you guys are interested, but I don't know, if you use the Commando again, you just feel like wow, like after using those guns, and if you don't want to be aggressive, it just feels the right gun for the job. So once again, it's one of those weapons that are like, I don't know, fantastic, and if you put this gun maybe for the recon, will be cool. But I like it for the medic, for the same reason that I said before. You can play like a sniper and you have all the healing power. So I don't know, that's actually pretty good. But anyways, so I'm loving using all these guns, and I'm loving that the enemy are seeing that they're getting killed by all these guns as well, because I don't know, I think that promotes people to use this gun. Hey, this guy's doing pretty good with this gun, I'm gonna use it. So you kind of like show people, hey, use this gun in a way, right? Use this gun, it's good. I'm all about using everything. I think it's fun. I think keeps your skill level sharp. If you always use an SMG, then yes, you're gonna be great at being aggressive, but there's gonna be games where you can be aggressive and maybe you don't know how to handle defense, and it just becomes a chaos, and annoying, and I don't know, it just goes all over the place. So by changing your guns, by changing your game style a little bit here and there, I think your skill level is gonna skyrocket, and it's gonna make you a better player. At least that's what I believe. That's why I try to use everything from shotguns to sniper rifles to carbines to fully auto, everything is good. So and this gun, man, is so unbelievably good. You have more customization with this gun, and since it comes with the integrated suppressor, which, you know, that's the difference with the grease gun. The grease gun, you have to equip the suppressor, and the suppressor, what it does is the enemy don't know where they're getting shot from, and as well, like, they can't hear the shots. So it makes you invisible, and it makes you like really like a monster if you know how to handle everything. So, and with the grease gun, yes, you have to equip it. I think this is the last one on the specializations. But with the Commando Carbine, you have more flexibility because the gun already comes with this integrated suppressor, so you don't have to equip it. So you can change things around. So you have a bit more. It's more lenient in terms of like customizing your gun, and in my opinion, that's great. So I really love this gun. These guys don't even know what's going on. They can hear it. They don't know. There's no warnings. There's just like no indicators. So it's like, man, they just all of a sudden die. 2 shots and they're dead. I'm pretty sure they're watching the kill cam. Like, what's going on with this guy, right? What's his deal? Is he cheating? That's the thing nowadays. When you do well, he's cheating. He's cheating. But no, we're not cheating. We're using the Commando, which is pretty insane. And you know, this game's been out since 2018, and ever since I got the game, I'll just go all over the place with guns. And I'm going to say once again, I really recommend the Commando Carbine. It's one of the coolest guns. I got this camo. I don't know what's it called, but I like it. You know, the little purplish colors, I think make it look cool. I didn't bother just to go for the gold one on this one because I like this camo that I got going on right now. Ever since I got it, I love it. I think the gun looks pretty good. So, you know, that's the way it's going to be. But I just love being stealthy. I love being like ninja. You know, since we didn't have that many guns with the suppressor in Battlefield for a while. Just having one with the suppressor, I don't know, changes everything. Just being super stealthy and being able just to be a total ninja. I love it. I like it. And sometimes I do feel aggressive, so I do switch to the grease gun. But sometimes I just don't want to be aggressive. Sometimes, you know, things need to be taken care of in a different way. And I like to play, you know, the way that I'm playing this game, kind of more chill, taking my time to, you know, capture the flags, getting the kills, and overall just help the team to achieve another victory, which is always, you know, the main purpose of playing this game. You know, win, and in the process you win good and you get more kills on deaths. Because that's one thing that people ask me in my videos. You know, like, what's the secret? Even though I explain on my live commentaries, you know, what's my strategy, what am I doing, which flag I'll be working on, and why. It's just basically taking your time regardless of the gun you're using. Take your time to spot, you know, where the enemy is coming from. For example, these guys, you know, they don't know what's going on. The guy close by didn't hear me. His team was a little too far. I mean, it was like a medium range, so the Commando is pretty. I mean, you can't beat it, man. Two rounds to the body to kill a guy. If you miss the headshot, I mean, you can't beat that. Just so good. So just taking your time to do your thing, to get the kills, to move around from flag to flag. And that's what it is. You know, I do it in my videos: Squad Conquest, TDM, and Conquest, which is what I play the most. And that's basically it. So there's no really a weird sort of strategy or a weird movement or anything like that, or specific position in a map to do all this. It's just taking advantage of what your gun it's all about. So since this one is comes with a suppressor, then we're gonna stay behind cover, or we're gonna stay behind the bushes of the rocks and everything, kind of surprise the enemy. We don't want to avoid close quarter situations, and that's the way it's going to be, and that's how we're playing. And it works, you know, it works and it's good. it's good. So that will be the only advice I could give you. And other than that, just move around from flag to flag, do the same thing over and over, and you're gonna get tons of kills, and you're gonna win games because you have to go for the victory. I know there's a lot of people who try the same sort of idea, but they don't play the objective. They just focus only on getting the kills, thinking that they are helping the team by getting the kills to achieve victory. And in my opinion, that's wrong, you know. And most of the times you're gonna end up losing the games. So you have to go after the flags, and once you capture the flags, then obviously you keep getting the kills, and you force the enemy to come out and try to recapture those flags, and that's when you kill them. So take advantage of all of that, and you know, you should be able just to start winning more games and getting more kills and deaths, which is always the idea. And that's it. And the Commando Carbine is going to help you tremendously to achieve that. I guarantee it, you know, I guarantee it. So if you haven't played this game in a while and you want to, in a way, challenge yourself and try something different, and don't forget the Commando Carbine. Or if you just got the game not too long ago and you're looking for a really good gun to use, something fun, something different, something deadly, I highly recommend the Commando Carbine for that, because that's gonna get you some really good games. And that's it. We're just having fun, you know, going back and forth between flags as usual, and that's about it. You know, no need to go too crazy in terms of strategy. Just kind of push the enemy back towards their spawn. I don't like to spawn trap the enemy. A lot of people try to play Battlefield or some modes Battlefield like Call of Duty, and the whole spawn trap, you know, doesn't really work well here. So I would not recommend trying to go for that. Battlefield, as I said, it's a different game, and I think the strategy doesn't work, and sometimes could backfire at you. So if the enemy team is smart and it's just like spawns elsewhere and start recapturing the other flags, then you'll be in trouble. So I tend to kind of like hold an area, like a big area. You guys have seen the same on Conquest. You hold the same area down, and you let them come out, obviously, and that's an easy way to get the kills because they're desperate just to capture a flag or two. So that's basically it, but not play these like Call of Duty, because it's very different. It's very different, and that's one thing that I had to do when I came from Call of Duty to Battlefield, you know, years ago. I had to adjust myself to avoid that sort of mentality of spawn trapping. Spawn trapping was fun sometimes in Call of Duty. I'm not gonna deny that. You know, sometimes it was like easy games, but I didn't like it that much because it wasn't fun. I mean, you do it once and yes, okay, cool, but it just gets boring because there's no action, there's nothing really going on. So I don't know. I just like to get more kills and just destroy the enemy, you know. So that's good. So this is part over here. Like, I don't want to push too much towards the C flag. I know they're spawning over there. My teammates got the other two, which, well, the enemy are capturing the other one. But I'm kind of waiting for my squad mates to spawn in. I don't know how the guy knew that I was there. That's very suspicious. But I was waiting for my squad mates to spawn in. That way we'll be able to capture that flag, but they took a little too long to respawn. But that was basically the idea. Just so we have a really good spawn point right there next to the flag, and you know, that's just golden. But other than that, you know, a little tricky this game. I mean, we had it, but for some reason we kind of like got a little too excited and didn't focus on the flags. But we're gonna win it, you know. We're gonna win it. It's all good. We definitely have the team to do that, and that was good. So overall, the Commando Carbine, man, on Hamada or any other map, maybe not so much Devastation because it's kind of chaotic. So that's another thing you have to keep in mind. You can use any gun that you want on any map. That's no question about it. You know, that's the bottom line. You can do it, but there's certain maps that favors certain guns than others, and you have a better chance of getting games with specific guns or certain guns in certain maps. So for Devastation, can you do it? Yes. but I will not recommend it because you know the devastation is super chaotic. It's kind of like a fast-paced sort of map. So an SMG assault rifle, you know, will be the best, or a really good sniper rifle, you know, the RSC, good fire rate. But I will go for SMG, LMG, or assault rifle on like a small map like that one. Other than that, the bigger maps, man, the Commando Carbine, use it, and let me know how it goes. If you haven't used this guy in a while, or if you haven't used it at all, let me know, because I'm telling you, it's just so good, so good. So we're trying to flank the enemy over here, see what we can do, but we're gonna win it. So it's good. But once again, so trying to bring all these guns over here back to life. These guns that are buried in that extensive list of weapons that we can choose from in Battlefield 5, and sometimes we forget about their existence. We forget about what's going on in the Carbine world, and the Commando is just pretty amazing. So I think the first time I used this gun, I just fell in love with it. I just thought it was so good. It was so good, and like I was saying, like being able just to have the suppressor at all times, I like that. I like that a lot. You know, I'm not going to deny that. Suppressors are really fun, and like like in Call of Duty, I use a lot of suppressors all the time. So, but pretty good. But anyways, like overall, it was a good team effort over here. We had a good time with the Commando, but I don't have any complaints really with this gun. I know you guys are better than me in terms of accuracy, so if you guys can aim for more headshots, it'll be like easier and quicker kills. My accuracy is not that great, but that's why I said like 2 hit to the body is perfect, you know, for people like myself who doesn't have a great accuracy, and it just works wonders. I know, it works wonders. So pretty insane over here. I just panicked. I just panicked. But you know, we won the game. It was pretty fun. The Commando Carbine won this game. So hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay, this commentary. And if you haven't, please check out my channel, the videos. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you didn't like it, then thumbs up as well, because you know, why not? You're feeling nice today. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video with another super beast gun. Alright, see you guys in the next one. Alright, later.